What's going on? This is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro studios. Let's have some fun. Let's talk to some clients. Let's talk to some potential sellers. Hopefully, we'll find something motivated today or someone motivated today to sell us some properties, right? I got this house here in West Orange, New Jersey. Let's try to call Elias. Let's see. All right. So how does this work? If you're brand new here, you have never been here before, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you click subscribe and you want to make sure you click like if you hear me say anything that makes sense to you. But you can go ahead and click it now if you want to. You just want to make sure the thumbs up lit blue. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a shot.
Hello?
Hey, hi, may I speak to Elias, please?
Who's speaking?
My name is Ola. I'm calling about the property on Prospect Avenue, West Orange.
What is it that you need?
I need to speak to the person in charge of the property. They wanted to.
I am.
Oh, you are? You spoke to my assistant a few days ago about selling it?
No, we sold it already. It's finished.
Okay. You have any other properties you need to get rid of?
No, thank you. Have a
Okay.
good day.
Bye. All right. So we just had let's see here. Just give me 1 second here. I may have to cut this short. This may be a short meeting because I have to catch a closing. Let's see here. Let's see. Good afternoon, 3 p.m. will be fine. The closing will be the title. Uh, Pardon me here, guys. 1 second, please. Jared, please approve the hot one the title just sent you and provide smoke search. ASAP. David and Lola, please accept the smoke search. Just 1 second here, guys. 1 second. Hang out with me. I'm trying to, there's a closing. It's been scheduled, and I just want to make sure that one of our closers will be contacting with the final figures. I'm not in the closing department, therefore I did not prepare the final figures. Oh, let's see here. Uh, all right, so I'm gonna make a call real quick in front of you guys, but that's okay. Let's see if you guys can be in on this conversation. It's a closing that I have going on. I thought it was gonna happen today, but then I just got this weird email, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. And now everyone is sending emails back and forth. One of our closers will be contacting Lodes. Hello?
Please leave your message
Oh,
for.
come on, man. He didn't pick up. Thank you for the update. Can you forward the email to closer and let know how to contact him? We're settling with all parties, no one to get ahead of ourselves. Okay. I don't think yeah. I think I can go ahead and continue our session for the day. Because if they're saying 3 p.m., let's see here. And now the door is ringing. It's a rough one today, guys. It's okay. Okay, getting a text message. Okay. Hang out with me. It's real time. Let me just go ahead and do reply all. Did you mean tomorrow? Um, at 3 p.m. tomorrow. There you go. You just ask like that. Keep it moving. All right. So we got this person who we're trying to call, and yeah, Elias not interested. So that's good enough. And we're gonna put them in future follow up. There you go. Let's go ahead and call Mark. Mark. It's a great condition property, which means there's probably nothing there, but we don't prejudge, remember? So we're gonna call anyway. It's just one call away, because you never know.
The Google Fi subscriber you have called is not available.
It's a Google number.
Leave a message after the
Go
tone.
figure. So let's try the other lines we have on here. 941. Honestly, we should do our follow-ups first, in all honesty. But that's the follow-ups that are more recent, of course. But let's just keep going.
Hi, Mark Swain, Bob and Casey. Please leave a message.
All right. No one there. Just make sure we don't miss anything. Um, let's try this 585 number.
Forwarded to an automated voice
All right,
message.
that's a voicemail. Let's see. Let's try this other one. That's about six different numbers that comes with this record. And bad line. I'm gonna delete that number off. Okay, so basically no answer, and we'll follow up tomorrow. All right, so there's another person that just called a line. Sorry, guys, I'm a little thrown off today because there's a email going back and forth on a closing that I need to keep an eye on. Um, but let's see. There's somebody else that left a message, and we're just gonna look at it and see if it's a property we're interested in, so we can call back. Let's see here. Let's go into our database. Okay. Um, yeah, I do have a line here. Okay, yeah, let's call this person back. Let's see if they're interested. So they left a voicemail from one of the many thousands of voicemails that we leave every day. So we're gonna call them and see what they want. Yep, Street, South Arkansas, Michael Street.
Hello?
Yes, hi. This is Ola. You left a message for me earlier about your property in Arkansas.
Oh, hi. How are you today?
Very good, very good. Can you give me the address of that property again?
Well, actually, I don't know if I have the right number. I was trying to contact the owner of 58 Michael Street in
Oh,
Hackensack.
oh, you were looking for the owner of 58 Michael Street.
Yes.
Okay, you responded to a call from one of my guys here about First Street. Are you familiar with that property?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Okay. Are you an agent?
No,
Okay.
I'm not an agent.
Okay, all right. You're the owner.
I own First Street in Hackensack.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, and I'm not selling it.
You're not selling. Okay. You have any other property you need to sell?
Well, I actually have one under agreement, but I'm trying to. And the reason I saw a missed call from this number,
Mm-hmm.
and I called back thinking that it was the owner of the property next door to the property I own. I'm trying to find
Gotcha.
that person. That's why I called back. Oh my goodness, that's what that is. Okay.
Yep.
Your name's Ola.
Yeah, my name is Ola. That's me.
Oh, okay, Ola. Well, yeah, I do. I do own 309, but I'm actually gonna fix that up and keep it.
Gotcha.
And but I'm selling another one. We have to remove the oil tank, and it's hard access, and I need to get the owner next to 58 Michael Street.
Gotcha.
At 58 Michael Street.
I feel you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So they're not selling, so that's okay. We're gonna say future follow up. I'm just in selling for now. So they weren't really on my appointment, but there's an email with a voicemail in it that came back. I figure we should call that first before we move on ahead. All right, so let's call these three new appointments that we have here, and let's make sure that go ahead. That's good. So this is one of my guys saying, "Okay, I'm trying to secure more motivated sellers." Bird dog. Being a bird dog in this game can really, really benefit you if you have the right team. Um, really, if you want to be a bird dog or not, it's completely up to you. You know, but I just want to say like this: depending on what your time, the value of your time is worth in any given time, at any given point in time, it all depends on what your time is worth. If you've put together a very nice system where your time is worth $100 or more per hour, then obviously you can have other people bird dog for you because their time may only be worth maybe $10, $15 per hour, right? You can afford to pay them. Okay, if you have that much value in your time. Okay, now the quick question is, should you be the bird dog or should you have other bird dogs working for you? Maybe the phrase is not working for you but working with you, other bird dogs bringing deals to you. So speaking of in real time, this just came in, and this is one of my guys who literally just sent this in. Say, I don't know if you can see, but maybe not. He says, okay, I'm trying to secure more motivated sellers because I'm telling him that we got to clear to close on one of his deals that he has on my table. So again, I have the system, I have the team to make things happen. So when somebody just put a house under contract in the beginning of their career as a wholesaler, they don't necessarily have the resources, but we have the resources. We collaborate, we make money all day long. But the idea is for you to also continue to advance and build your own system so that eventually you have other people, you have 10, 15, 5 people bringing deals to you every month. And anytime you hear any one of those quote unquote gurus say, oh, yeah, we do 10 deals per month, we do 20 deals per month, it's, it's 99% of the time not deals that they generated from their own marketing. This is actually deals that have effective marketing cost of $0. So I want you to pay attention to that. So if you know how to nurture, train, and put together bird dogs, meaning people that go out there and find deals, they could be driving for dollars. I'm not a fan of driving for dollars, not because it doesn't work, it's because it's not worth my time for the most part. But some people probably don't mind. As a matter of fact, that statement I just made, my brother, my business partner, argue with me about it all the time. It's just not something I'm a fan of. It's not a strategy I'm a fan of, right? So just keep that in mind. It's basically up to you what you want to do, but eventually you're trying to build an empire. That's why you do it. So you want other people sending these deals to you, and you too, you can start claiming 5, 10 deals per month, or you lost count. I don't know how many deals, and you make money in different capacities, not only just from a flip. Not only just from a wholesale, it could be from helping somebody find a financing. You can make money from points. There's all types of way to make money in real estate, and you should keep that in mind. Just wanted to make sure I point that out since that email came in right there. But we have this call to make to West Orange. Let's try that now. Let's try that now. Okay, awesome. Three. When I wait.
Hello?
Yes, I may I speak to Demontes?
Who's calling?
My name is Ola. I'm calling about a property in West Orange.
Yes.
Yes, you spoke to my assistant a few days ago. Is that correct?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what company you're talking about. I don't know.
Well, I'm not a
I don't know.
company. I'm a private investor. I'm interested in your property. Are you interested in selling it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good. Do you have a minute? We can talk about it.
Yes. Tell me.
Okay. What's the condition of the property?
You want to come in and see the house?
No, I'm a private investor.
Okay.
I buy a lot of this house. Do you need to get rid of the house or no?
No, see, you want to come in and see the house. That's good. You want to come in and see the house. I not lost my time for you asking for a phone.
I will see
See
the
your
I
house. See
will
your
I,
comment.
I will see the house if you have a minute. I will see the house. But do you have a minute to talk to me?
No, no. So you want to come in and see the house? It's okay. See, you know what? I don't
When
want to
when
lose
do
my
you want
time.
me to come and see the house?
What?
When can I come see the house?
Tomorrow afternoon?
2 or 3 o'clock.
No, no. I work until 5. Maybe come in my house around 6:30.
Can I come in at 7:30?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, do you have any idea? Did you say you wanted 349 for the house?
Yes.
I'm not interested. Thank you. Bye. All right. I just wanted to feel good about myself. He wanted 349 for a house that's worth only $400. I said $400. No. All right. So, and this is a guy who has potential pre foreclosure from not too long ago. Let's see here. Yeah, it's West Orange. Let me actually do a proper quick analysis. It's showing 419 that's worth, but maybe more. But I could tell I'm not interested already. Because again, I need people's energy to be right. Just too many people for me to call back to be worried about an uptight person. 6 months. Let's look here. Okay. Uh Okay, West Orange, Bloom, Bloom, Bloom. Okay, so look at this. Check this out. Property based on size, maybe 524. Not likely. It's just because it's a bigger house than the rest of the house in the neighborhood. Average sold price is 370. He wants 349. Like, nah, there's no. It's too tight anyway, And it looks like it's a potential short sale. If anything, I don't want to. I don't have to deal with that. Not now. All right, so let's go ahead and call this guy. Not interested, and we'll follow up with them in the nearest future. Don't discard leads, by the way, just so you know. We do not discard leads because he has a. They asked him, "How soon do you need to sell?" He said, "If you have money tomorrow, we will give it to us." And he is asking for 349. Get out of here. Let's go ahead and call the next person. This is a. This is a. This is a LLC. This doesn't look right. Let me just look before we move forward here. Owned by a property owned by builders for the most part. It's gonna be a waste of your time. Um, it's vacant. Street view is a new construction. I don't mind. Yeah, it's a new construction that was basically they probably got stuck as boarded up. Looks like they got stuck with this property. And then there's a foreclosure potentially for $375,000. That's a lien holder on the property trying to foreclose on it. I try not to prejudge. So he's very interested to sell his property. Wants a call back in regards with the offer. So let's just go ahead and call. You know, but again, once I prejudge a little bit like that, I try not to prejudge all the way. But if it's not a smooth conversation, I need quality conversation. I try my best to create that, but sometimes some people are just some people.
Sorry, I missed you. Just leave a message. I'll get back to you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. I have an email with the back and forth I'm having here on the closing. See attached. What's attached? I wonder what's attached in this email. Uh, there's nothing attached. I sent the HUD. I sent the HUD you and asked you earlier for approval. Okay. Okay. Awesome. We end up with a closing cost of how much? Oh, not bad. About $2,000. That's pretty cool. Nothing attached. Please forward again. Sean, please get the Astro this app. Thanks. Okay. Let's see here. Settlement charges to borrower is 2001. Okay, awesome. We end up with $2,160 and okay. They have taxes of $541. Okay, good to know. All right, let's keep moving. So one of the things you want to do here is once you start setting up closings and stuff like that, one of the mistakes I made earlier on in my career is that I'm so into everything. I want to make sure everything is going so smooth, right? And I check on the lawyer, I call the title company, I try to, I'm trying to do the work that I've already paid other people to do, basically, right? And that's not the way to go. If you're doing that with your own business, you're not helping yourself, and you're really missing the point that this is a lifestyle business. You pay a lawyer $800. Let me even see it. Let's see if there's a you pay lawyers all these fees. I'm paying the title company. Let me see here. This I'm paying them, yeah, about $1,140 here in total that I'm paying this guy. Yep, yep. So I'm paying all those guys all this money to facilitate the deal, whatever, they need to do their job. Basically, I have a okay recording $90. I have a state taxes 140. Okay, township of Milford 1,715. Okay, yeah, title services $350 that I pay them. So they just pay attention to the fact that the title company is designed to help you collect all the documents necessary from all parties. If they really really need you, they will contact you directly or will address you by name. But usually everyone is included in an email chain, and you don't have to be so into everything that's going on. Okay, you can look just to monitor and see what's going on, but you don't have to be. Basically, I'm paying them $350, not out of pocket from the deal, right? To make sure that they collect all the documents, everything. So right now they're asking for smoke cert, CO, blah blah, all those things. They're asking for all those things all around. They're asking for a settlement closing statement to preview. I don't have to be involved in that because everyone has each other's contact information by email, and they're responding, and I can see that flow of communication going back and forth. All I did was found the deal. I find the deal, I connect everybody together in the beginning, then make it happen. All right. I'm also guilty of sometimes I'm just like, because again, I'm that personality that I overanalyze things. That's why I'm still looking at the email. In reality, I shouldn't have to worry about that. They'll call me or address me by name. I still look just in case they address me by name to make sure that everything is going well. Okay, so just keep that in mind that you pay quite a lot of professionals to close any given deal you close. Lawyers, attorneys, title services, loan officers, underwriters. Yes, the underwriters that is underwriting a hard money loan, you're paying them. That's why they're charging points and things like that. Just keep that in mind. Okay. All right. So right now, this person, I'm just gonna have to set up a follow up for tomorrow, and then we'll come back to them tomorrow. Mm, let's see here. We got one new appointment to call back and see. Nothing to repair. High end custom. He wants 255. Yeah, this doesn't look okay. But let's take a look. Uh, Bound Brook. Property is worth 168. He wants 255. Let's talk to him. Let's see. This never hurt to call people back and you know, just never hurt. So, hi, may I speak to Carlos, please? Can I speak to Carlos?
This is Carlos.
Hi, Carlos. I'm calling about your property on Thompson Avenue in Bound Brook.
Yeah, I know you walk out.
Was that?
Just one second. Let him know. Let me just walk out.
I didn't hear you. Sorry. Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. About your property in Bound Brook.
Okay.
You spoke to my assistant the other day. You have a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is property vacant right now?
I'm sorry?
Is this property vacant?
No.
Oh, there's someone living. You live there? Is that your home?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are you looking to sell right now or no?
Yes.
Oh, you're looking to sell. Is it listed on the market?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not listed on the market. Okay.
No.
All right. So how much do you want for it?
255.
What is? Does it need any kind of repairs?
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't need any kind of repair. Okay.
Yep.
What's the timeline? Do you have any timeline that you need to sell?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not in a rush. That's good. All right. So
Yeah.
here's the deal. You're ideal for. You don't think you can get more than 255?
If I can get it more, oh, that's pretty much where the market for that is.
Okay. Okay. You think it's around 255 right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just take a closer look here because I think maybe to get more. Let's see here. When was the last time you did the market analysis?
I don't know. Honestly,
No.
I
Okay.
cannot really talk too much right now.
You can't talk too much right now. Oh,
Because
let me ask you a
I'm
question.
meeting with the customers.
Oh, you with a customer? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just working out to get a phone call, but I'm with the customers at the moment.
Okay. If you want, I can get my agent to call you later so that it can do a proper market analysis for you. Would you like that?
If doing what?
I can have my agent call you later on to do a proper market analysis.
I'm not interested in spending money. It's just the house. Yeah.
No,
If
it's
the price
free.
good.
It's free. If you had time, I would have done it with you right now. It's free.
Oh, no, no, I don't need that. I'm a businessman. I
Okay.
cannot.
Just before I hang up, just so you know, your property is only worth 130. Just so you know,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
All
No
right.
problem.
Mhm. All right. So the very minimum you want to do for people is, really, for the most part, only when they really welcome the information. But he's about to get off anyway. I just thought I'd share that with him. His property is worth $130,000. That's with the best case scenario. It's not really looking good for him. But he was in a rush. But let me see here. Okay, that's if I wanted to pay for it. Okay, that's if I wanted to pay for it. I couldn't pay more than 130. But again, I was gonna offer him an opportunity so he can maybe get more. But even the highest potential on that property is about 235. So, but clearly he already said it. It doesn't really need to sell. So that's okay. Got to keep it moving. All right. So let me see here. Uh, okay. Let's see here. All right, so they're asking now. They said it's an asset sale. I didn't get one. Astrid, please confirm buyers okay with closing without the COO. They one on their own. Let me know if you need anything else from us. Kindly send over that review. Forward. Reply to all. They want to know if we're okay with closing. Yes, it is an as is sale. Yes. Let's see here. So most of the deals we do, off-market deals like these are asset sale when they need repairs. So let me see who asked for COO first. Let's see, Astrid closing, CFO. Yeah, please approve. Who asked for CFO? Nobody asked for CFO. Smoke set. All right. So we just had to let them know it's no C of O. All right. C of O is certificate of occupancy. Okay. Certificate of occupancy, smoke certification. These are typical things that will come with a property if you were selling it retail, because the buyer would wanna would do an inspection, would request their lawyer will advise them to request some of these things before they close to protect themselves. So just keep that in mind when you're doing these deals. You want to make sure your contract says as is. You want to make sure your buyer understanding that they're buying a property as is. That doesn't mean they can't still negotiate. Like for example, this particular deal, we had to negotiate the cost. We had to negotiate the cost of replacing septic, because basically if we didn't do that, we have a dead deal. So there's always room for negotiation as long as there's room for negotiation. But just keep that in mind that generally speaking, from a smoke detector certification standpoint, certificate of occupancy, inspection by the city, getting the from that standpoint, the house is a fix and flip. So you need to fix it. You need to get your proper permit and things like that from the city before we can move forward. All right. So that's just something that you should keep in mind, and that's something I feel I should share with you. So let me see if this guy picks up. Um, let's see.
Hey, how are you?
Hey Bob, what's going on? How are you?
Not much, man. Not much. I was just finished talking to Ashley. She's talking about the fire inspector or the fire
Right.
certificate. But I'm letting her know that we have to have the property exempt. It's work in progress. So,
Okay. Are you guys good on that end?
well, I'm gonna file for it. But the thing is, it's not gonna pass the fire certificate because it's work in progress.
No. My question is, are your lenders okay with that?
I'm checking that right now. She's looking into that right now.
Did she ask for that? Did she ask for that in the first place?
I don't think she did.
Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't. I would hope they're not asking for that. Are this guy's hot money lender primarily?
They're hard money lenders, so they know the gig.
Okay.
If it's vacant, if it's being worked on, if it's under construction, it's not going to pass the fire safety certificate. It's not going to get a fire certificate.
Right. Plus the contract that they approved clearly says as is. So.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not a problem. I mean, we'll get that. I mean, I'm going to get that. It's just a matter of getting the job done first.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I already sent an email that is as is, but you may just let Astrid know and the powers that be. Okay.
I just let her know. You reminded her of the fact there is no fire certificate if it doesn't pass the certification.
Exactly.
It's certified when every fire alarm works. Now, if you don't have sheetrock, you don't have the project finished, how is it going to have a fire certificate is going to pass it? That's
Right.
not making any sense. That's not the horse coming in before the carriage type of thing. We got to finish it. She said she went. She was going back to title to get her answer straight, and then she was going to get back to me, and then that's why you just called me right now.
Who, Astrid?
So, yeah, she was just
Okay.
with me 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
She's trying to get my answer straight. That shouldn't be a problem.
When she said 3, that's tomorrow, not today, obviously, right?
Yeah, tomorrow at 3. Tomorrow
3.
at 3.
Okay. All right. No problem, man.
Tomorrow at 3.
Keep me posted. Thanks. All right. Bye. I just wanted to make sure we clear that up before I get on to the next call, because it's all the same thing. You're just hanging out with me in my office, okay? All right, so let's see here. I think there was one more person we were trying to call. Okay, yeah, this person not interested. Is not interested. Yeah. All right, so NI, and we're gonna put them on follow up for future. Recommend follow up in the future. All right. So what I do is I have a list in my database management system, which is what I coach here on how to set that up. And there's a way we dispose such deals into, such leads, because this is a real phone number. So we want to keep following up with them. You never know, they may be open to selling 6 months from now. So we have a group called the Future Follow Up. We put them in there. And eventually we'll put one of our VAs and call all these people and see if they're open to selling again. If they're open, we'll call them again. Sometimes we'll jump on it and make some calls ourselves. We try not to do that, but get the point. If it's worth our time, we'll do it. All right. It's all about what's worth your time. All right. So Let's see. Okay, so we finished that. Now, as far as a follow-up calls, let me just see if there's any task. Is there any task I need to take care of? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's one. I need to check our offer somewhere. All right. So now that we have this, we have a few follow-ups to do. Um, Today's the 30th. Okay, maybe about. Okay, a few. All right. So let's go ahead and call Robert. Let's see the note here. Robert, follow up in the evening. Wants to be followed up in the evening. Let me see here. Why do I feel like I've spoken to this person before? Want to make sure that I'm not redundant in my conversations. Duh, 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 duh. Gotta. This person says, "When can I see it?" All right. So, somebody's interested in a property. They want to see it. Always ask for proof of funds. Okay. And if you smell something shady at all, by any chance, ask for a bank statement that shows at least $5,000 in non-refundable earnest money deposit. Just do it. It will save you a lot of time because, again, remember, you're a wholesaler. Hopefully, you're not calling yourself that name, but you're wholesaling, right? There are many wholesalers in the game, as you can imagine, that they don't necessarily know what they're doing. They're going through YouTube University all over the place, and they will call you and get you scheduled in the closing, and you go see, and then you find out that, oh, they're not the buyer. They don't have the buyer ready. Oh no, they're just trying to figure something out. And basically, they will BS you back and forth. In order to prevent yourself from dealing with that, save everyone that time. Tell her, hey, if you got a buyer, bring your buyer. Then we'll talk at that time. Don't have them wasting your time. So the best way to pre-qualify that is ask for a proof of funds, right? And then take it from there. So got proof of funds. Please send proof of funds. So this person is asking they want to see one of my properties. I'm going to say, please send proof of funds to. Then we can arrange. Then I'll arrange access. We'll arrange access. All right. So they get that, And if they're a wholesaler, and they just shy away and go somewhere else until they have a solid buyer. Okay. So that's not you trying to push other wholesalers away because you need them in your network, in your buyer's network. You just need them to kind of understand that you guys should be saving each other's time. Don't go see houses unless you have a buyer. It's a waste of time. That's time you could be spending. Um, that's time you could be spending calling new leads of sellers or buyers. So that's your way of becoming a market leader. Teach them how to behave in the marketplace as well too. All right, so let's see here. So I was trying to, before I saw this, I was trying to see if I had texted this person before. I think he may have been got one guy that got mad at me last week. Right. Okay, that's not him. So that's not him. Let me try to. There was no answer, and this person said call back in the evening, and so, but that was a different day. So let me just call now. You know, it's almost evening, right? It's almost evening here in the West Coast, in the East Coast rather. This is the west side of the world. Hello, hi, may I speak to Robert, please?
Yes.
Hi, Robert. This is Ola. I was supposed to call you some evenings ago, I think. Yeah. Do you want me to call you in the evening today, or is it okay now?
Now's not good, but yeah, can you give me a call? We have to eat later this evening, like around 8:30, anytime between 8:30 and 10 p.m.
To tonight?
Yeah, does that work for you?
Was that? Yeah, that works for me. I'll call you. I'll call you.
Okay.
Yeah. If you get to it first, too, feel free to call this number.
Okay. Hey,
Hola, OLA.
And the number 732.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Robert. Talk some bye. So I don't know. You know, maybe he will be interested, but we'll see. We'll take it from there. All right. So let's see here. Oh no no, he's interested in selling. We just want to make sure that we can work something out. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna reschedule. I need to document this. Uh, ask to call 8 p.m. All right, and we're gonna set up a follow-up call for tonight at 8:30 p.m. He says, right? All right, and that's tonight. I gotta put the time on it. Select the time 8 p.m. 8:30 p.m. Okay, so it's a little weird. I try not to, be at the mercy of any of these things, but once in a while we break the rules if you can, so I don't mind. I'll call him. It's not once in a while, honestly. If I feel right, if the person is pleasant, again, if a conversation is quality conversation and you're feeling like that, just call back at the time, even if it's 2 a.m. It's kind of weird. That would be weird, but just call back. So not only is it doing that, I'm actually gonna put it on my personal calendar to call at 8:30 p.m. Right, and I'm gonna put that there so I can get a reminder on my personal closest friend here, which is this device. Yep. Okay, so as I was doing that, I got this call. Let me answer. Hey, Bob, what's up? Oh, oh you have Astrid? Okay. Hi, Astrid. How's it going? Very good.
I talked to the town and the town will let us close up both sectors. Regardless of what we want to do, that's not what the town allows. So the inspections are booked right now. They're every Wednesday and they're like 2 weeks out. So the other alternative is to pay $50 in person to the town today.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever application. She just sent me some information right now.
Mm-hmm.
Someone needs to physically go there.
Okay.
So that the fire marshal, and I'm about to type a letter, the fire marshal can waive the requirement, because it's under construction, because it needs repair.
Okay.
Not because of these other reasons, but because of these reasons. The good news is that it has, this is the bad news. The bad news is it's probably in good enough condition where you guys would need to comply with making sure all the fire detectors and everything are in there, and that would have to be done today, just so we can say it's already done or something, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm trying to do now is just get the fire marshal to waive us for needing it because we need to fix it.
Okay.
It's just that usually he approves those if it's really not structurally sound, and I don't know that this is not structurally sound.
Okay.
How does the property look right now? Does it look like boarded up?
No, it's not boarded up.
It's in pretty good condition.
The house? No, the house needs work.
Yeah.
The house needs work. So the
I'm
city.
go for this waiver, but there's a fee that needs to be paid in person.
Is there a waiver available? That's my question. Is there a waiver?
I'm trying to work on the waiver now, but we have to pay the fee in person. So I'm asking, are you near that area today? Because Dave is on this side, and this needs to be done ASAP. We're not anywhere near that area today. That's the problem. We can't make our way up there to make the payment.
No, I'm not. It's like an hour and 30 minutes away from me.
Yeah. Okay, so then maybe we have to speak to Sean. I'm gonna have to call Jared to see if we can at least get him to get the fee and the application down. Let me get a letter ready so that we can try to get a waiver of this tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
So
over to the fire marshal. I'll copy you guys on that correspondence. So
okay.
This become very urgent because we need to get the CO, and the inspections are too far out.
Okay. So, quick question for you. I've been doing this forever. The city is insisting they don't allow people to close without C of O on a house that needs construction.
It's not that they don't allow. You'll get fined. It's against the law. Title company's not going to do it.
Interesting.
You know, the reason why there's lawyers and I know that you've been doing it for a while, and I always speak to investors. They always want to do something, but if something's illegal, it's illegal, and no one's going to risk their malpractice insurance to close because you know what I mean. We want to close. You know that title company.
You know, we're on the same side. But another thing that you should keep in mind is that investors don't suggest anything illegal. I've been working with them forever too. I've never really met anybody that suggests anything illegal. It's just that again, if I've been closing all my deals and I always close with the title company and and always with the lawyer, and it's coming up for the first time in 15 years, you can also understand why I'll be like, wait, what? That's the first, you know.
You know what's interesting, Ola, that you say that? I'm looking at the statute that fines you $25 a day to do this. So if one title company does that, that's the difference between certain title companies and other title companies.
All right.
I'm not insinuating that things are illegal. I'm saying that sometimes, and as a lawyer, sometimes you see things and it's just too competitive or it's too skirting the line.
Right.
We don't know that practically you can resolve everything. Like the buyer's going to get it in a week. We're not going to get fined. No one's going to sue. But if everybody did transactions like that, then there would be no need for the regulation. And I'm looking at the statute right now that says that you'll get fined if you close this way every day that you are out of compliance. I can be there 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I can be there 9 a.m. with $50, even with $250. That's fine. I'm going to talk to, this is what I'm going to do, Ola.
All right.
I'm going to email this letter to the fire marshal. Hopefully he gives us a waiver. If the fee needs to be paid a month, I'll know in the next. Let them know 1,000,000,000%. We want to work with them. We want to comply with everything that they want.
Yeah, because it makes your life easier later. I appreciate that, Astrid. I appreciate that.
Always, Ola, look, let me say something about me too. I'm a very, I'm on the line, but you know, there's still a competitive advantage because I work with a lot of investors, and I'm like a little younger, so I have this, you know, creative way of trying to solve certain things.
Right. And that's all I really ask for the most part, you know. As opposed to it can't be done, shut down. That's it, you know. Where's the solution, you know? Yeah.
I'll be there tomorrow morning. I will be there tomorrow morning if you tell me to get it done.
Just do me one favor, Astrid. Send a quick note to Sean and Jared, so they're up to speed.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to them.
All right, thank you so
I'm
much.
gonna talk to Jared and see if he's close by. Thanks, Ola.
All right, bye.
Appreciate it.
All right. Want to call shots like that? So, one thing that's very, very common in this game you will find is um, prejudging. You know, or you don't want to be in a position where you just don't relax. You know, at the end of the day, relax because nothing is worth number one yourself or your freedom and your relationships, right? With attorneys, that was an attorney and one of my buyers, and something I've never really experienced. The city says now, in reality, lawyers should already know what they're doing. They shouldn't have to be calling the city. City will say a lot of stuff. I end up with a $1,500 bill the other day on one of my deals of fix and flips in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Because who knows what? Apparently, maybe quote unquote, some people will claim that the title company is incompetent, but you have title insurance as well too. You can send that bill back to them because they're supposed to worry about that. Not you. But the point I'm making here is that ultimately your relationships matters. Imagine if you're in a place where in your city or around your county, you have 10 attorneys in your backhand, right? Your back pocket rather, right? And title companies that will jump through hoops to just work for you. So now they're trying to get somebody to the city to pay some $50, blah 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 waiver. They figure it out. They'll sort it out. Now I'm probably gonna need a little bit of time. I would probably be going back and forth with my seller, and they're gonna send an email to him to figure that out. But again, just keep in mind, just relax. Okay, there's more than enough situationships scenarios that will teach you some lessons as long as you relax. It's okay to ask. Wait, you notice I just told us, like, wait, what? Explain it. I've never seen it. In 15 years, I'm still seeing some things that I knew, right? And it's just what it is, That's how real estate works. It's so easy and can be very complicated if you add too much emotions together and you're all over the place. Some people just don't want to deal with it. But if you just calm down and say, hey, wait, explain, if you do that, for the most part, you're going to be fine. So now let's go back to, let me just make sure that everything else is going well here. Okay, we're doing well here. Let's continue. All right. So yep, I'm gonna call this guy. Okay, so I was setting up this appointment for 8:30. I'm gonna put an alert on it at time of event. I'm gonna put a 5 minutes before. Awesome. Okay, just wanted to put that. All right. So if you ever wonder what the office hours looks like, well, this is it. Real time. I do some things outside of now, but I just wanted. I thought it'd be a good idea to bring you in for real. Not me driving around pretending I'm driving for dollars, right? Right? For real. Not me walking around houses and like real conversations, real things happening in real time as much as I can. Just come here, hang out with me from 2 to 3, Monday through Friday, and I'll try to show you as much as is happening in real time. All right. And again, sometimes it's during this session, you don't see me talking to an attorney or a title company. That's okay too, because basically, um, I would basically be calling leads because you should never be like if you set 1 hour per day and that's what you want to do, there should be always leads for you to call or follow up with. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So we just set this up for later. All right. Okay, so let's look here. All right, let's try to call Jefferson. It's a follow up call. Honestly, let me see. I think there may be somebody I need to call here. Okay, yeah, let's call Jefferson. Jefferson, moving on up. Yeah. Is that the song? That's it, right? Let's see here. I have to remember to do this so I can hear the good next couple of months.
Hello?
Yes, I may I speak to Jefferson, please?
Who is the person asking for Jefferson there?
My name is Ola. You spoke to my assistant a few days ago about your house in Plainfield.
About the house in,
In Plainfield,
I have a house in Plainfield.
yes.
I have a house in North Plainfield.
North Plainfield, rather. Yeah, North Plainfield. Yep, yep. Is that you?
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. You want to sell this house?
No, no, no. I ain't selling my house, brother.
Oh, you didn't sell. You want to sell?
No, no. I ain't selling my house.
Got you. I understand. I understand. I thought you wanted to sell. You have anything else you need to get rid of?
No, no.
All right, think about it. All right, so that's an error. That's some of the glitches I'm still having with my virtual assistants, which I did an extensive training with them on Friday. So I'm hoping that things clean up a little bit better. So this person is not interested. And notice that I always ask if they have other things to get rid of. I want you to keep that at the back of your mind. Some of my biggest deals come from asking for referrals, and somebody else who didn't want to sell this house, but they have another house to sell. Just keep that in your mind. Okay, keep that at the back of your mind always. So let's go ahead and call Umberto. Let's see if there's any notes here. Nope, nothing. Good condition, not living in the property, want to get rid of as soon as possible, want to discuss offer. Okay, somebody is looking to discuss offer. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Let's try the next line. All right, let's see. Let's try the next line. 5 rings should be enough, by the way. So I'm just not counting. Keep in mind, I don't leave voicemails unless I'm already really talking to the person. We have automated system that leaves thousands of voicemails. So, all right. So, person down the one. We're gonna try to call back in the future. That's the third follow up. We follow up indefinitely, basically. Okay, for as long as we continue to have time for it. So I'm setting up the fourth follow up. We follow up indefinitely. Keep that in mind. Follow up until they say, "Don't call me ever again," or we'll close the deal. Does that make sense? All right, so let's call this person. This is a person I wouldn't mind leaving a voicemail for because we're already in conversations and we're just trying to get them to sign the contract.
Hello, this is Willie. I can't come to the phone right now. If you'd like, please leave a message. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Mr. Will. This is Ola and Shola. I'm calling you, just following up. How you guys doing? How are you and the wife? How are you doing? Give me a call back so we can talk about this stuff so we can get the ball rolling. My phone number is 732-309. So I leave a voicemail with them because I've been talking to them. So this is just a follow up. Um, Left VM, then I'll set a follow up for tomorrow. Let's call the next person here on the list. Let's call Ramesh. I need to keep following up with this one definitely because last sale date was 1982. So
Nina, start recording at the 10.
All right, so okay, let's try the second line. I think it's a bad line actually. All right, so I think that's a bad line, so I'm gonna delete that. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a fifth follow up. No answer. Okay, let's see here. Which I did. Let's call this. Let's call three more lines. Three more. Okay, I'm just checking if these people received my contract. Basically.
Hello?
Hey Hugh,
Yes.
this is Ola. How are you?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Very good, very good. I spoke to you last week. I sent you.
Yeah, about 8th Street in Hazlet, yes.
Yes. Did you get the contract? Did you get the email?
I may have. I've been kind of busy lately.
Okay.
Could you send it to me again and I'll go over it this time?
Yeah.
I'm building a house. I got all kinds of shit going on. So
I feel you. I feel you. I'm gonna resend it right now. Okay. And then I'll follow up tomorrow.
I'm not at my desk, but I'll be at my desk either later on tonight or sometime tomorrow, and I'll look at it.
Okay, no problem. Talk
All
soon.
right, I'm sorry, pal.
No problem. Bye. So just gotta resend that real quick, and let's take some notes here. Resend. Resend contract. Set a task up to resend. All right, so I can keep. So that's another practice you want to do in your business. You want to keep. You want to batch perform your task that I like. Okay, so if you have sending contract, just do all of that at the same time. Now, if you're starting off and it's your first contract you have to send, I understand the excitement, blah blah blah, right? But eventually you want to get to a place where you make all your calls one time, you make all your follow-up calls one time. Okay, that's how you consolidate time and you make the most out of your time. That's time management 101. And then if you have to send out contract, you send contract out one time or 101, right? You want to follow up on contract, it's like the same activities, right? You want to put them in one place. It's the same idea of when you outsource it or you have a VA that does just all one thing. They post on Craigslist for you and that's all they do, right? Or they follow up with your buyers or they follow up with sellers and things like that. You just want to make sure that things that seem alike, for the most part, you want to make sure you put them in a place where they're all done at the same time. It saves you tons of time and resources, and then it increases the expertise in your business as well too, both from an individual standpoint and the people that work with you or work for you, right? So that's something you should keep in mind. Don't be like, remember what I said on the other side? I said you want to relax, you want to make sure you're relaxed because that affects how you deal with other people. It affects the quality of the relationships you create in the business as well too. All right. So just wanted to make sure I point that out to you before and move on forward here. Now, since I'm already here right now, because I was logging in, so it's a bad habit that all of us have. Want to do everything all over the place, right? We all have that bad habit. Basically, you want to make sure that, because I was already logging in, whereas normally I'm supposed to set up the task, complete my follow up call. I got two more to make right now, and I never know if I need that time for the two, right? So the good thing is I use a tool here that allowed me to just send once, and it's now resent automatically. Okay. All right. So let's go back and continue to make that call. I think there's one more person that we need. Okay. There's two more people. Uh, yeah. This is another contract to follow up on. I send out contract. People need to check it out. But he's an investor. It looks like he's an investor who is a builder worrying about probably bit too much than he can chew. So
Hello.
hi, Lino. This is Ola.
Who?
This is Ola. I spoke to you last week about your house. How are you?
Okay.
Very good. Did you get my email with the contract?
No, I don't get nothing yet.
Okay, maybe the email address was wrong. Did you try to get the correct email?
Yeah, the email is LEMS
Uh huh.
2000.
So it looks like I've been talking to myself. Yeah, I have been talking to myself. I'm done for the day. Hopefully, you got a big piece of all of this that you really gained a lot from. As a matter of fact, just a few minutes ago, I was doing this and I just realized that I was muted. Sorry, the struggle, right? But anyway, the point I just made is that I have this book. If you're brand new here, go ahead and download it for free. Just go to smartrealestateWholesaling.com and you get it for free. It's also available in paperback and it's available in audiobook. All right. So, and I also mentioned that Real Estate Money Secret is almost done. I edited chapter 14 of 16 chapters today, the audio part of it. The book is written, of course, and just finishing the editing, and then to be out there for you to have on your shelves and to have available for you. I'm just trying to put out as many content as possible to help make your journey a lot more easier, that much easier. Okay. All right. So today, if I said anything that you really enjoyed, I talked to attorneys, I talked to lawyers, talked to attorneys and lawyers, same thing. Title companies. You basically came here and hung out with me for 80 minutes. Okay. Um, if that's something you want to see more of, if you like that, if I said anything that made sense, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. We're trying to grow the channel. It's only at 1500 at this point at press time, at 1500 subscribers. All right, so we're trying to get the channel to 100,000, and I know we can do it. Okay, so the more you interact with the videos, the better. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you ask questions. If you ask questions, I encourage you. Don't be shy. Ask your questions because it will help us even more to know what you're thinking, anything like that. All right. And what else? What else? Share the videos. We're releasing videos. We're releasing videos across the day now as much as we can. And so just don't hesitate to share and ask questions. Share what you're thinking about. If I did anything that's a little bit off, if you don't believe something, express yourself. Feel free so we can all learn from each other. Hopefully, you've been enlightened and educated, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.